So I thought this might be quite an interesting project to try and film. We have to build a seesaw for a local dog training school. I know sort of got a rough idea of what we're going to do. I've been thinking about it for the last couple of days. Shouldn't be too hard, should probably take, I reckon, today. Let's go. So here we are. So rough idea for the project is it's going to have two parts. It's going to have the sort of main seesaw part like that, and that'll probably be just a wooden frame and then a couple of planks along the top, and then in the middle here will be the other part. Something like that with some supports, and then what we'll do, that'll be mirrored on the other side and go through, etc. Then we'll have some sort of axle there going through the middle which does the pivoting. I could have made it all fixed, but I thought this might be quite an interesting way of doing it. And then also that mean that they can adjust the stiffness of the seesaw, if that's the right word. So this bolt here, the axle, will make it so you can tighten it to make it slightly stiffer for the dogs, heavy dogs, or you can undo it and make it slightly lighter for the light dogs, sort of depending on what the dog training school want to do. So I think I might do this part first. Yeah, I think I'll do that part first, and then that'll obviously depend on on how that works. So let's crack on. Okay, so we've cut all our pieces for the main, I suppose, walkway of the seesaw. So these are going to go in like this, like that, and like that. And then we have our two decking boards which will go on top, like so, and like so. And then we'll build the bit that makes it see and saw. So here we go, we have finished the main catwalk of the seesaw. I made it nice and chunky. It's going to live outside all day, every day. So I've probably over-engineered it and made it extra chunky, but I know the customer and she likes things to last, so that's not a bad thing. Now we need to build the frame for the middle bit, which is going to hold the pivot and the axles. I think this bit's almost going to be a bit of a make up as you go along type jobby. And then we'll see how it turns up. I've got a rough idea in my head, but as it's the first time we've done something like this, we'll see how it goes. So we've reached our first pickup. Okay. So I was going to have the legs like that. You've got a hole through the middle for the... That's too wide, so we're either going to cut this piece down, make it narrower, or find another piece. I wonder. What about this? Will that work better? Oh, that might just work. I think that works perfectly, yes. So I've made some legs, I don't know if you can see that, there they are. The hole there for the axle to go through. And then what they're going to do is we have to find the middle of this. That should pop on like so, and that should give us our pivot, hopefully. Fingers crossed. old camera ran out of battery, so I don't quite know where we've got to, so I'll just do a quick recap. So we've got our legs here, they go round there, bolt goes through, and now what I'm doing is just doing some legs. So I'm just going to simply get a piece 3x1, screw it on, a couple of angles, keep it straight, tidy it all up, job's a good one. Back to the time lapse. Right, I put it all together. I've given it a go with Lola Doggle, and it's a little bit slippery. The grain of the wood and the grooves of the decking all run in this direction, so she found it a little bit tricky to get some purchasing grip on it, especially when she got up here. So what I'm going to do is put just some little pieces of wood spaced every so often, just to give the dogs a little bit of grip, basically, and something to perch on. But other than that, it's working really well. I think the amount of friction is just about right. You can see that it doesn't take a lot to move, but it seems to work really well. So, a couple of planks along, or little bits of wood, and then we should be finished. And there we go. We have one completed seesaw. Okay. All finished. And these little bits of wood here will give the dogs some brilliant grip. Should be no problems now. So one more thing to do. Try it out. So I'm going to preface this by saying Lola absolutely hates seesaws. She always has. I've tried everything, but she's not a fan. So let's give it a go, see how she gets on. Ready? This way. Up. Up. Good girl. Up. 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 Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Up. Good girl, steady. Good girl, steady. Come in. Come in. Good girl, steady. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, puppy. Good girl. Come in again. Ready? Up. Good girl. Steady. Yeah. Keep going. No. Up. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. I think that's pretty successful. Let's see what the dog trainer thinks. Good girl.